Oxford long enough to know that nothing stays the same for very long. The scene is always changing like the waves upon the shore, but I've tried to nail them down inside this song. Oh, I've lived inside a suitcase here and there. I'm always on the road, I wish I wasn't. I used to think it didn't matter if I'm lost or if I'm found, but I'll be really disappointed if it doesn't. And we're searching high and low for our lost and found belongings. So everywhere you go, don't leave without your longings. My mum's waited 30 years for a reply to the letter that she posted in the box. The answer that she wanted has finally arrived, with apologies from the postman when he knocks. The officer at the airport shook his head, said you wouldn't get away with that these days. You need paperwork in triplicate signed by Theresa May before we'd give you leave to remain. There's a girl who's always jumping from the cake. She makes everyone remember who she is. Straight from the Middle Ages to the middle of the stage, she's the answer to a very puzzling quiz. And I always thought I'd like to move away to Cornwall or the coast, but not for long. Escaping to the country would seem to be my dream, but I find myself back here where I belong. I was thinking that I might make a fresh start, and today would be as good a day as ever. This boy has seen some service at the age of 92, but I reckon that it's better late than never. Well, the other day I lost two precious things, a flip-flop and a pair of kitchen scissors. I found the flip-flop in the garden and the scissors in the dog. He said, "Would you be missing something, missus?" I've been looking through a suitcase of my dad's from the early days of travel with his young wife. He sent letters home from Africa with lots of breaking news, so I read about the start of my own life. Oh, I've taken one or two spills in my time, 'cause if Jane's not on the water, then she's in it. Well, the key is not to panic, hold your breath and count to 10. At least that's the situation at the minute. I come from a line of deadly pioneers, with fingers in so many fishy pies. Their fortune spread from Hong Kong to San Francisco Bay, but our trade's some honest start for all those lies. I got lost somewhere along the Romany Road, just looking for a cache of buried culture. It takes hours of rehearsal to let the memories improvise, but it turns our heritage into a future. We've had a Roman coin for years at home, and we wondered, is it worth its weight in gold? Well, I took it in my handbag to the Ashmolean Museum, but they said it was too precious to be sold. We've got a revolutionary artist in our midst, with a manifesto that we can unite on. He turns vegetables from the food bank into delicious meals, and tickets from the subway into icons. And we're searching high and low for our lost and found belongings. So everywhere you go, don't leave without write a song for every season, but I couldn't always find the reason for the rhyme. It wasn't very easy to make everything come clean, but it's hanging like the washing on the line.
Very good.
Thank you, everybody.